Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. We are going to see what it is that you need to know for October 2025. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, or if you happen to only have Aquarius in your chart a little bit, or for whatever reason it just really is calling to you, you definitely will have a message here for you, okay? I am being told that many of these messages are going to be confirmations. So so this is interesting. Confirmations of what it is that you need to know, maybe are afraid to admit or are not allowing yourself to see. And maybe there's some third eye work that needs to be done. Okay, self illusions that need to be, crumbled, because the overarching themes for October are going to be soul alignment to your alchemy, okay? To the alchemist within your soul. It's going to be showing, it's going to be coming out. So there's going to be a lot of deep healing coming to you, Aquarius. And primarily it's going to be coming to you directly from source, from your higher self. You may be working with some of your guides. But I feel like it's more of this blending with spirit energy. And so, not to be mistaken of you being the guide itself or a reincarnation of the guide, but actually becoming one with the energy, because you're becoming one with all, right? And you're becoming, it's this oneness, it's a crown chakra upgrade. So this is also why we say that you're going to be working directly with source energy. All right, because you're working with all energy. It's very beautiful. It's almost like taking you down this ride where maybe like 1 week you're working heavily in water energy, the next week you're working heavily in fire, the next you're working heavily in earth, the next you're working heavily in air. But throughout every single day of every week, you are incorporating working with all four elements, right? Yeah, there's going to be powerful realizations about your relationships, especially the one that you have with yourself, and you being able to tell yourself what you truly want. And what you want has changed because you've healed. And so the things that you wanted because you wanted to codify yourself because of some kind of trauma, right? You no longer want that because the trauma has dissolved. And so you're allowing yourself to be bigger than the box. You're allowing yourself to dream past your expectations, to dream past your limitations, to dream past your traumas, to dream past anyone else's drama. You're also detaching yourself at the core, okay, so in your solar plexus, from any kind of drama or people that bring drama. You're having no part of it. You don't want any of it. It's this energy of, I'm going to stay where peace is, where peace lives. And you are recognizing people, places, things, substances that don't align with that frequency, right? And so you're being completely honest with yourself, and you're also facing your fears and allowing yourself to transmute anything that would keep you out of alignment. So you're definitely going to be see lots of twos. The other day we saw 4 twos, and so this is incredibly beautiful because we have the 6s here with the 3 twos, and then we have the 2. So this is 4 twos, and so that's confirmation of that. So if you haven't seen that 4 twos yet, you definitely will be seeing it in October. Yeah, I was about to say a lot of ancestral help is going to be coming in October as well. And especially because the veil is thinning, it's about to be Samhain, October 31st, Halloween. And so the ancestors are just they're gathering, and it's a great time to light candles. It's a great time to light a candle, write a letter to any passed on loved one where you may be missing them, or you just want to it's almost like if you are here energy, there's so much that I want to tell you about. There's so much that we've gone through, so much that we learned, and it's from the vantage point of not thinking that they're like watching over your life, because then you kind of bring them down into your frequency where you feel like you're talking to them right as as if they are right there, right? That's going to bring a lot of healing for some of you guys who need that kind of, Spirit is calling it a light therapy, okay, to dissolve grief. Yeah. I remember a client of mine, I spoke to her, it was just a month after her husband passed, and it was sudden, it was a car accident, and we continued to work together for the next 2 years after that, and I would bring him through, and he actually would give us healing things for her to do, so that way she could cope and she could deal with the things that were going on in her life without the grief stammering her, and so Spirit is saying that you too can get help from the other side in that way, and he says, you set your intention to communicate with the loved one that of your choice, okay, and light whatever color candle that you want to. The first candle that came out was a black candle. The second candle that came out was a white one, and then the candle that came after that, I just saw red. And so, but Spirit said, stop overcomplicating things. It's the fire that is important, and it's whatever color you really feel drawn to with that particular loved one, okay. Yeah, for some of you guys, there's somebody in the Navy or in the armed forces or something like that, and so maybe choosing a navy blue candle or an olive green candle or something, or it might be the Air Force. I'm seeing blues, so yeah. And you can call in Archangel Michael to surround you and the sapphire ray of spiritual protection as you communicate, okay? And for some of you guys, you know that you are a medium, okay? Look, High Priestess came out. You know that you're a medium. And so some of the things that I'm telling you, you already know what to do. It's just basically giving you a safe place to be who you are, okay? So walk through that door and be who you are. Right? Because support is all around for you. There's also going to be a lot of joy that you're manifesting. There's also going to be a lot of gateways, a lot of thresholds that you're going to be entering in. And these primarily, the gateway of the 8, so the thresholds of the 8 doors. And the 8 doors are the 4 cardinal signs, and then also the 4 angels, the cardinal directions, so north, east, south, west, and Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Uriel. So working with those energies primarily, you're going to be doing in the month of October as well. And so, yeah, some of you guys might be like, it's your witchy time, bruja, okay, is kind of coming out. But the reason for this is because you're also being like initiated by the earth. So you're definitely going to be seeing lots of 4s as well. And we saw 4 4s the other day too. So that is a call that you have been initiated. You have opened a new gateway. And when you see those 4 4s, it is going to be this energy of opening the gateway of the earth, of being able to have the power to manifest that which you know to be true to you, right? In alignment with God's will and awareness, okay? So this is exactly why the High Priestess is over the Lover's card, because you are in alignment with that, okay? And that is the energy that you are receiving, yes, because of the groundwork that you are doing, yes, yes, and yes. And so the 4 directions also are for the 4 elements. They want me to let you know. And also the 4 elements correlate to the 4 archangels that we just mentioned. And so, yeah, some of you guys, if you're not familiar with that, are working with the 8. The 8, I'm seeing like the 8 avatars, the 8 seers. So their energy is throughout all kinds of different cultures and pantheons, and throughout different dogmas as well. Okay, so you'll see them coming up in different ways, but you always know that energy to be true. Okay, so for some of you guys, it's like for Archangel Gabriel, the messenger of God, or that kind of thing. So, or Michael, like God. And so you'll see examples of that already in the work that you've been doing spiritually and your divination work, right? And so you'll know when it's time to work with one of those energies or entities, because the doorway's open, right? And it's going to help you to manifest something that you have been wanting. Yeah. Oh, yes. So this is also, in the month of October, you're going to be really stepping away from limiting beliefs, which we did say in the beginning, that you are not allowing, you are going to dream past your limitations. I love that you are going to dream past your, I feel like I need to write it down. And I said past, but it's like there's also past. So it's past. So you're dreaming beyond the things that you allowed yourself to dream about in the past. And then you're also dreaming beyond your limitations. Okay. And so this is not only a third eye activation, this is a really great throat opening to new levels of being and seeing, right? And your imagination being able to be like truly popped open. You know, if you haven't initiated or activated your inventor program, I feel like that blueprint is going to be activated in October, where it's going to be strengthened as well. And it's definitely going to be strengthened by the things you say to yourself, you know, so making it a point to either write out or say your affirmations. You can even put your head down and say your affirmations right into your heart. Your heart is listening to you. That is the gateway to your subconscious mind. And so by you just like tipping your head down and speaking right into your heart, intend on speaking to your subconscious mind. And whatever you repeat over and over again, trust you are rewiring your subconscious mind. Okay, you are undoing and unraveling anything that was tangled as well, especially if it comes with heartbreak. You know, being afraid to open your heart back up because of past heartbreak, you know, and knowing, and there's this energy of you recognizing that your heart is closed off and it needs to unthaw, right? And for some of those reasons, it needs to unthaw because you've stepped into a new paradigm. Okay, you've stepped into a new paradigm because there is some kind of wish fulfillment that your ancestors are helping you to manifest. Okay, there is some type of wish fulfillment that the universe is helping you to manifest. But in order for you to truly align to the frequency of receiving it in the physical form, you must open your heart. Yes. Okay, so in the month of October, he says, just look at the numbers really quickly. 32-6. So Archangel Michael is helping you very strongly, 32-6, to clear these limiting beliefs, to clear the anchors. So an anchor would be like, say you have a boat of limiting beliefs. You have a boat of limiting beliefs, and there's one anchor that is holding it in your subconscious mind, in the waters of your subconscious mind. Michael is going to help you find what that anchor is and allow you with your higher self and your inner child, divine masculine and feminine, to cut that anchor loose, right? And as you cut that anchor loose, you're going to see the cord to the anchor cut, and then all of these other limiting beliefs are going to leave as well. They're going to go into the sun and be transmuted, okay? And then the anchor itself, which is like it's anchored, it's like falling, that residual energy is going to be transmuted as well, all right? So you'll feel a lifting once this anchor is cut. And that lifting is going to bring you more stability and security. It's also going to help you to know what move to make, because you're going to feel safe and protected in your vessel, in your body, and safe and protected to manifest that which your heart desires. Also, bells and singing bowls might be really important. I feel like in October, there's definitely a call of invitation to stay off of digital media, digital technology as much as possible. Okay, so replace scrolling with reading a book. Instead of listening to frequency music or clearing music on your phone or through a digital app, buy a singing bowl, buy charms, okay? Play the music yourself. And also, there's this energy of practicing calling in protection, calling in the angels to surround you, to strengthen your etheric field, to protect you from all harm. And also call in Archangel Michael to clear any fear or doubt, any low self-esteem, anything that would be a breeding ground for something to be able to pierce through your etheric field. Okay. And also any kind of talismans or anything like that that you guys are being drawn to either wear or to create, or to draw these kinds of things, okay, or to meditate on, also will help to strengthen your etheric field, therefore strengthening anything that might be sent towards you, okay. Because your light is growing and is very stronger, that means that it's a moth to a flame, right? And so you have to do the things, that the niggling feeling that you're being called to strengthen your etheric field, so that way when that moth comes to your etheric field, it burns up, just like if a moth were to fly into the fire. Okay, so this would be like evil eye, jealousy, other people's fear or doubt, or even other people's fear about you stepping, into the limelight, or you stepping into your personal sovereignty, or about you making a decision that is right for you, but they fear the consequences, right? And it's like putting all of that at bay and not allowing that to enter your etheric field, or if it does, it instantly gets transmuted, right? So also working with the violet flame and Saint Germain, you guys will be doing probably every day, honestly. You're going to be definitely working with the archangels of fire to help to transmute anything that would any insecurity, any feelings of unsafety, any feelings of I'm not protected, because October is your month to stay in homeostasis, to stay in the parasympathetic state. Okay, so this means recognizing when you go into fight, flight, or freeze mode, and then doing whatever it is that your heart is calling you to do to unlock that, to unfreeze that, right? Yeah, and so salt baths may be really important. Also, energetically, so if you guys are familiar with Reiki, which I'm pretty sure every single one of you are, and for those of you who are not Reiki masters, but you understand that in Reiki, some Reiki healers will draw symbols, right? And so Spirit is saying that you can make sure that you draw your symbols in your bath, but you also can draw protective symbols in your bath as well, like the Ankh or Solomon's seal, the Star of David, okay, or any other thing. You can draw in the 4 4s, okay, into your bath as well, and you can draw it. This is whether it's in your mind or using your hand in the air to draw the symbols around your home, on your walls, these kinds of things, to stop negative energy from entering your home. Okay. Yes, you also can pray as well. Okay. Irostamata. Very good. So I feel you guys are standing in your power and you're using it. Okay. So that's a very big thing. It's one thing to know that you are powerful, and it's another thing to actually use it. Okay. And this is you using your power for the highest and greatest good of all. Yeah. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. But it's also, karma is real. Okay. And it's real for you too. It's real for us too. And even more so. Right. Because it hits us just as quick as abundance and happiness hits us. That karma that is the opposite hits us just as quick as well, right? And so this is you walking in integrity. This is you walking in I am righteous. This is you walking knowing that you are guided, knowing that you are protected, and knowing that you are put here for a divine purpose. All right. And with that comes the responsibility of watching your words, watching your thoughts, paying attention to your emotions, and loving yourself without fail in a place of non-judgment. Always, always. So that means when you catch yourself, harping on who you are, you immediately turn it around. Okay, this is what high vibrational living looks like. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have a bad day. It doesn't mean that you're not going to feel sadness or grief, but it does mean that you're not going to allow yourself to create from that place or to live from that place, right? Yeah, this also means you recognizing when you have to take care of you, okay? Bringing in that emotional fulfillment. Some of the emotional fulfillment may come through activities with your family in the month of October, Aquarius, okay? But it also may just come through your sense of partnership with yourself, or a sense of partnership with another, your sense of partnership with some kind of project. Um, yeah, I just baby mama. Okay, so, and this is like baby mama, baby llama. So there's some kind of something that you feel that you've given birth to, and you are cultivating that relationship with it. Okay, and that's very beautiful. Or maybe it's something you're making as well. It also could come from your children, or it could come, this emotional fulfillment can come from your inner child, you know, doing things that your inner child enjoys. Playing, baking, I don't know, playing with Play-Doh, clay, different things, messing with color. I don't know why dyeing eggs just came in, and it's not Easter. Maybe it's Easter somewhere for someone, or maybe it's just this energy of I am the resurrection of life and thought and feeling. And Yeshua is just letting us know that he's here for you, okay, for us, for the world. Love it. Okay. Oh, it's also got me bringing back into the arc energy. All right. Arc, A-R-K, arc. Okay. Because of this promise, this rainbow, you know, that all your needs will be met. All your needs will be met. All your needs will be met. When I say that, all of your needs will be met. How do you receive it? Do you clench in your body? If you clenched in your body, if you held in your body, if anxiety started to come up, that's fear, that's some non-belief that all your needs will not be met. And so I feel like in the month of October, another invitation will be is to say the affirmation, program your water, all my needs are met. I am so happy and grateful, all my needs are met. Writing that down every day in your journal, in your list of gratitudes, saying it out loud, speaking it into your subconscious mind, meditating on it, taking 5 minutes, doing one of the mudras, or just doing the prayer mudra, or just doing anything that you want with your hands, and just focusing on the affirmation, all my needs are met, and calling that energy into you and absorbing it into every cell, absorbing it into your mental body fully and completely, absorbing it and commanding anything that does not let it be so, be transmuted now. Okay, like this is you knowing your divine authority and you using it. Okay, knowing your power of word and using it, the power of sound and using it. All right, the power of working with the elements, magician, and using it. Okay, oh, so beautiful. Yeah, also I am powerful, you know, I'm worthy of the power that's been bestowed upon me. And also the invitation was Psalms 23, saying it at least once a day, or meditating with it. It opens up all of your chakras, and so it's a great way to kind of start your day by saying that prayer, you know, out loud or in your mind's eye or whatever, and allowing all of your chakras to open, and then calling in all the energy that you need for the day. What do you want to experience that day? Is it relaxation? Is it calmness? Do you need to be productive? Do you need clarity? Do you need focus? Like calling all that energy into you, before you even get out of the bed, and then closing it with gratitude, being so thankful for all that divine help and assistance that is going to come into you that day. Thank you for serendipity and synchronicities for that day. Thank you, you know, for your guides just pointing you in the right direction with every step, you know, and then just saying thank you, and then closing, and then you get up and you get out of bed. All right. Maybe somebody is already doing something like that, and this is just confirmation that you're on the right path. All right, so the one thing that could block you in the month of October, Aquarius, and you already know what it is your mind. Okay, it is this worry, it's this anxiety energy, but because it's only the Five of Swords, it's telling me that you're going to cut it off, you know, at the head. And it's the energy of recognizing when you're sitting and you have been thinking about something that is non-productive, or you've been allowing someone else's situation to occupy a good chunk of your day or your mind, right? And that's how you know you're in this Five of Swords energy. And that's also how you know it is time to cut the cords. It is time to do something that fills your heart up. All right. These things will be grounding. It's this energetic upkeep for your mental body and for your emotional body. All right. Yeah, sing songs of joy I'm also hearing as well. So it could be anything. It could also just be chanting and just singing. That's also going to help to keep this worry out, because it's going to increase your dopamine, okay, and your serotonin when you're singing, which is going to help you come into a place of mental balance, okay, because it brings you into chemical balance. So the other thing that's coming out is cryo praise, okay. That would definitely be, it's like chrysocolla. Maybe both of those. I just made a necklace for a friend with those stones in it, and that might be something for you guys too, okay. Working with those crystals, with that crystal energy for the month of October. Cryo praise is going to help you come into to balance your mood and help you be joyful and optimistic, okay. Yeah, I think most of you guys know about chrysocolla. It helps you to clear energies of like dense emotional energy, you know, like grief, sadness, depression. So they kind of work together hand in hand a little bit. Yeah, it's like what Spirit is showing me is chrysocolla is the shovel, and it's gonna dig really, really deep. And then cryopraise is that thing that comes and sees what chrysocolla has dug up, and it transmutes it into a higher vibration, joy and optimism. Okay. I just heard too. It's taking passion action, joyful action on the pursuit of your dreams. Aquarius, yeah. Also, if you guys haven't been working with selenite, all right, to clear your aura, that's also an invitation to start working with a selenite wand. As you raise in vibration, especially those of you who are not only, if you're a psychic powerhouse and you know it, right? You're a psychic sponge and you know it. That kind of energy, the clearer you are, the more you actually can absorb, because you're just this super clear channel. And so you may want to, if you're not already Reiki certified, that might be something you want to jump into. Also, you might want to wear things on your head when you go out in public, okay? You also might want to start working with selenite wand to clear your energy, you know, and make sure you're clearing your energy, like smoking your energy, or having the angels clear your energy. However you clear your energy, cleanse it when you come out of spaces, especially before you go to bed, and clearing your energy when you wake up. You know, these things, it's this energetic hygiene, okay, that you're going to be encouraged to, it's just like brushing your teeth, okay, or going to the gym. It's just another thing that you do to maintain a high vibration, right? And to just maintain your frequency, but also to allow room for growth, right? By making sure that you're clearing any stuck or stagnant energies, and by focusing on energetic hygiene at least once a day, you'll be made aware of your blocks, right? Doing an energy scan of your body and seeing where you're holding things, where you're holding fear, where you're holding stress or tension, and then telling your body it's okay to let it go, or asking your body to tell you why you can't let it go. You know, these things. Temporary situation. So there's going to be some kind of temporary situation that might cause you a trigger, okay? And it's temporary. So that's what you're going to say, and you're going to react in the energy of patience and calmness. A short journey. Yeah, and then just ask, where do we go from here? What is my action? Okay? Because this is on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. Forest. Muddled unclear thinking. Yeah, so spending time in nature, okay? And if you're feeling foggy, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling overwhelmed, spend time in nature, okay? Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So the angels are protecting you from all harm, and I feel like they're all, you know this, but maybe somebody just needs extra confirmation. Your prayers have been answered. I'm definitely feeling the energy of bayberry. Yeah, like if you bayberry leaves, the as it goes, if you burn bayberry leaves and you say a prayer, it's the smoke is sending it to the angels. All right, sending your prayer. Yeah, I like to always say I am guided. I make no decision alone. And I say out loud, spirit, angels, I welcome divine intervention in all ways in every area of my life. Okay, every single day. Every single day. Okay. Not unsuccessful plans. All right, let's see, what is this about? Spirit says trust the process. You're clearing scarcity. All right. There will be a pause so that way you can clear emotions that you've been stuck on. All right. And so this is going to be a self-clearing. I love this. It's going to also, your psychic abilities are going to increase. All right. And you're going to attract the thing that you want. And you're going to gain more strength. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because we wrote something, and we'll share it later on, but it was something like there are no mistakes, there's only lessons learned, you know, and then those lessons, they fuel you because they turn into wisdom, right? You think about great inventors or people who've made a lot of money or investments and things like that. They haven't won on every single project, on every single invention or everything they invested in, or every business they started, right? They haven't always won, but they have, because they learned from it, and then they were able to take what they learned into the next venture and then win, like win-win at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else do you want to say for the month of October? Saddle up, I just heard. So, yeah, short journey. Somebody's definitely going on a ride. Be aware of self-delusion, okay? We talked about that. So, daily work on that third eye. Honestly, you should be clearing and activating all of your main chakras every single day if you're still listening to this reading, okay? Because it means that you're really psychic, you're really turned on, you are awake, you are enlightened, and you have to clear energy, okay? Yeah. Irosamata Krishna. Yeah, but dealing with clearing that third eye is going to help you to face that. Also working Kalima too, or Raphael as well. Archangel Raphael. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. Okay. You have the strength to overcome anything. All right, so this, okay, thank you. It's gonna happen with this doubt energy. There might become this time where you just like, somebody says something to you with this trigger, with this tint or something, and you're just like, oh my God, you know, I thought I've been doing all the things, and so why aren't things working out? Things are working out. You are doing all the things. Keep doing them. Know that anything that comes to you, it shall pass. Okay? It shall pass. Just keep asking for assistance, okay? And it will be fine. A misunderstanding. I feel like there's going to be a misunderstanding. Yeah. That is going to clear itself up, but you're going to have to take some kind of action for it. And there's something about marriage, okay? And the last thing that Spirit says is, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. And oh, this is so funny because we're watching we are watching an episode of Stranger Things. We've never actually watched the whole thing. We're only on season 2, and we literally have been on season 2 for like a year, okay? Because we don't really watch it at all. But Spirit brought it to us today. And in this particular episode, it's when, I forget, I don't even know the boy's name. He's in the car with the mom's boyfriend, and I guess he has these nightmares or something. And the boyfriend was telling him a story for when he had these nightmares, and he said it was so crazy, but one day they stopped. And he was like, do you want to know how? And the boy was like, yeah, how do you get them to stop, And the guy said, well, I went to sleep and I was having another nightmare, and whatever the creature's name was, he said he came up to me and I just told him to go away. I yelled at him, go away. And he went away and never came back. And so I feel like whatever situation is about to come up, this is going to be its last, it's going to rear its head for the last time, because you are going to stand in so much strength and so much fortitude that it will not come back again. Now, whether this is you standing up in your own self and taking accountability and responsibility for how you were coping with something and how it was creating something that you do not want to experience. It could be that, or it could be you standing up in a situation, okay? Or it could be you standing up and using your power when it comes to spiritual protection and stuff like that, okay? And it will go away. Yes, that is beautiful. And Spirit just wants, and this is, so it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind, because this is what just came out. Protected from negative forces beyond your control, right? You are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So if you're feeling unprotected, or you're feeling like you can't get out of a loop, or a kind of cycle, or a way of thinking, a pattern, a habit, it's in your mind, and it's for you to tell whatever is in your mind to go away. Like whatever that self-defeating thought is, whatever that way of thinking is, it's for you to stand up and to say it. Like maybe it's with finances, it's for you to stand up and to claim that you are great at finances and your income is growing every day, or opportunities are abundant opportunities are coming into your life all the time. It's like, so maybe subliminal work is going to be also very helpful in the month of October for you, Aquarius. Yeah. And Spirit just is recommending like self subliminals, very easy to create, and know that you and your family are protected, and your affairs with your family are protected. Just follow your instincts, and when to kind of join and when to pull back. All right, Aquarius, that's what we have for you for the month of October. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know by liking or subscribing to the channel. And yeah, thank you guys so very much. I love you, and I will see you in the shorts, and I will see you in our next live. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Namaste.